everybody, and welcome to Spiritual Successor, a comedy video game design podcast inspired by Polygon's Cool Games, Inc. I am your host, AJ Hart.
And I am your other host, Blake Rea. AJ.
That's me. What's up?
You know, I was looking at our numbers the other day and all of our submissions and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Did you know the mass amount of people who submit to our podcast give us paranormal-esque ideas?
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I know. I was looking at, especially like Erica's Taking Flight, Gazer, everybody who submitted a cryptid idea. I found out like the majority of our submissions are all like about cryptids, ghosts, and ghouls. And that is the coolest piece of information I found out this week.
You know what the coolest information I found out this week was?
What was that?
Fuck, I didn't learn anything this week. Now that I think about it, I thought really long and hard.
I can share something with you that I learned this week.
All right, I'll tell you what, you get to bring in 2 facts today.
I can only give you one. Well, I can give you one and then something.
Well, you gave me one fact, and now this is your second fact.
Oh, shit, you're right. I found out MediEvil, you know the 1990s video game?
Yeah.
Is hard as dicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm playing it for the first time. Off of your recommendation, I know you used to play it.
Yeah, I played it when I was a little boy, and I never finished it because I was a little boy.
I picked it up the week before Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. I was like, oh, this will be a nice little walk in the park, fun little bullshit game to play before Pokemon. No, I got to the 3rd level, and with the scarecrows and shit, and I keep getting my fucking ass kicked because it's so goddamn hard. And I was so surprised. I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick this game up. It's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna just jam it and then finish it once Pokemon Go comes out.
Nope.
I'm sorry, I had to stop playing at the
Look
3rd
at you,
level.
A little boy that's stuck on MediEvil, that's stuck on Pokemon. What else are you stuck in?
I'm stuck on Sekiro. I'm stuck on Grim
Well, that's
Fandango.
not a little boy game. What is Grim
on
Fandango?
Grim Fandango? It's like
It sounds like a sexy wrestler.
No.
Oh.
Grim Fandango is like considered the best adventure game of all time.
That's a bold claim.
Well, yeah, it was from those click and solve puzzle games of like the early 2000s, late 90s.
Okay.
I think it came out for I don't know if it was just PC or PS1, but you played this guy named Manny Rivera, and it's like this Day of the Dead noir adventure game.
Oh, that's fun.
And the design of it is so fucking cool, and it's so cool. It's such a cool game. I need to finish it.
Okay, I believe in you. You can do this. You've got 3 games that you're in the middle of.
No,
I
more
believe
than that.
you can.
More than that. I have Metro Exodus. I have Catherine. I need to finish. I have Sekiro.
I believe in you. You can finish one of these.
AJ, are you playing any games right now? Actually, the video game awards are coming out. Are any you hot for any of those games?
Oh, I'm hot for all those games.
Because I know you were like thinking Devil May Cry is going to beat out Metro Exodus, which it won't. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think they're both nominated for action. I would need to double check that. Of course, Jump Force is a shoe-in for Fighting Game of the Year.
I thought that game was shitty.
Ooh, it is the worst fighting game in a long time.
You know why it's nominated? Because no other real fighting games came out this year, huh?
I think that Skullgirls had like a 5th release this year. I don't know if that counts. I mean, it has to. Destiny expansions count.
Oh shit, Destiny expansions are nominated?
Yeah, like for ongoing games and stuff.
Oh fuck yeah. I love that as a category because that's so
it's
cool.
so fun.
Because it's like it pays tribute to the people that are like working their ass off to sustain something versus like, oh, look at the new thing. Which is cool, you know, like the new things are advancing tech and story.
Games are weird now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, wait. What do we do on this podcast?
We are a comedy video game design podcast where we take your lovely submissions from the internet, either from the Cool Games Inc. Reddit, our Reddit, or our Twitter.
That's what it was.
And we take those submissions and turn them into the next AAA games. And sad to say, none of our games have made it to the Game Awards this year.
I really think that a couple of our games got snubbed, actually. I really thought the Cirque de Kabang was a shoe-in.
Best action game.
Like best game of the year. We dropped it right around the same time as Death Stranding, but apparently Death Stranding made the cutoff and not our video game, which is a load of bullshit.
I love that you just I was thinking more realistic, like, oh, let's go for a category, best action game, best, strategy.
Our game
you're like,
capture
no,
was so good.
Best fucking game of the year is what you're talking for. I respect that tenacity. I like your gumption. I like the cut of your jib, kid.
I thought Murder for the Mob was also a shoe-in, but that one got snubbed.
For best RPG.
Best RPG was supposed to be Murder for the Mob, but we got The Shaft.
Oh, we still have a shot. Like we can do. We still have a shot at like the board game awards. Our Hideo Kojima game where you have to build something that can surpass Metal Gear.
That's true. We're gonna get nominated for the board game awards later on this year. For our Hideo Kojima is coming over, and you need to create a weapon stronger than Metal Gear.
All right, AJ. I know we kind of went off on a tangent.
I'm still pissed that like.
I was trying to get into our submissions, but you want to.
Can you
voice some anger for me? Can you just spice it up, baby?
Can you believe that John Cena's marketing campaign also did not get a nomination this year?
What would have it gotten a nomination
Best
for?
soundtrack.
Okay.
It was just going to be different remixes of John Cena's theme song, but
we get those people that made that really kick-ass League of Legends rap song, but we get them to do a track for John Cena.
Oh yeah, they were going to do a little remix. They were going to come in on one of those verses. Also, best free-to-play game? I really think that Kitchen Tongue Punch also got snubbed.
Fuck, what was Kitchen Tongue Punch about again? All I remember for that game is like I said Kitchen Tongue Punch.
That was our food delivery MOBA. How do you not remember Kitchen Tongue Punch?
I remember Food Fight Panic.
Food Fight Panic was our other free-to-play tag-based delivery game. A lot of food-based delivery games come out of this little workshop.
And I'm surprised Fear of Rejection didn't win Best Horror Game.
I'm also surprised about that. What I'm also really pissed about, though, is we should have gotten a second nomination. I don't even know if they have a Best Horror category. Because if they did, then our remaster of Dead Space Remastered, directed by Adam Sandler, would have been a shoo-in for the horror category. But fuck us, I guess, because they don't have a horror category because Resident Evil is in there for action game.
Okay, AJ, I have one little thing for us then. Whatever game we make today, we are going to submit it to the awards, and this is going to be the game that's going to steal Game of the Year from all the other submitters.
Well, we missed the cutoff.
Who gives a shit? We're going to make a game that's so cool, they're going to make it fucking rethink it. It's not 20...
We can do the Smash Brothers routine.
It's not New Year's yet.
No. We can do what Smash Brothers did, because Smash Brothers missed the cutoff last year, and they're in it this year.
Okay.
So we're going to
make
release
the best opening game of the new year.
This game, whatever we're going to create, will be an absolute shoo-in for the Game Awards of 2020. We're making the game of the future, Blake Rhea.
Okay, I'm going to pitch you the first game.
All
okay?
right, let's go ahead and get those pitches rolling.
This comes to us from Wesley at B10_Baloo. In time for Thanksgiving, the Turkey Butcher.
All right, what's the Turkey Butcher
Do you
about?
remember that really fucking weird Grindhouse trailer? Thanksgiving. You remember that one?
Do you mean Thanksgiving? Because that's a real movie.
No. You remember the opening fake trailers for Planet Terror, that really shitty like Grindhouse movie?
Yeah.
Directed, I think it was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
I watched a bunch of those Grindhouse trailers when trying to watch Machete, and Machete kills.
Fuck, Machete's such a good series.
It really is.
Okay, so we gotta make it's about. So you're the turkey butcher, right? Are you somebody that suddenly gets delusional and thinks everybody's a walking turkey, like that dude from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Or are you some sort of dark hero, an anti-hero that needs to kill all of the turkeys before the turkeys kill us?
So wait, is this like a They Live situation where some people are like undercover turkeys? And he has to carve them. He has to carve them before Thanksgiving because that's the day they go loose.
Yes. Alternatively, isn't turkey like a slang term for something? Like if you call somebody a turkey?
Yeah, I think it means you're a coward or something.
I'm going to do a quick little Google check.
Please do a Google check because like a lot of the tweets.
It would be super bad if we found out right now that calling somebody a turkey was some sort of slur. If you call someone a turkey, you're calling them a failure of a person. A stupid failure of a person.
Okay, AJ. So this story is going to follow a security guard
that's running around killing losers?
No. Listen.
Okay.
So he was a turkey in a sense because he failed to do his job. He failed to protect somebody. So now
he's ex-Secret Service.
He's ex-Secret
Service. The president
Service.
was murdered.
Yeah.
And he's now a security guard again.
He has been burned and has been labeled as a turkey. So he's Project Turkey.
Which is what all ashamed Secret Service members are called.
Turkeys. So he has lost his mind and is thinking maybe there's a bunch of undercover people, there's a bunch of undercover turkeys like They Live. They're just they're aliens hiding under human skin.
Undercover losers.
Undercover losers. Oh my God. Okay. So it's just a bunch of people that have failed at their life and now they've gathered together to seek revenge. But all of their failures revolve around Thanksgiving for some reason. Like they propose to their girlfriend or something
because
on
everybody
Thanksgiving.
Else is giving thanks for all the cool stuff that they've got. Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for my career. I'm thankful that I didn't let the president get killed. I'm thankful for...
That's the thing that sets him off. He goes to like an early Thanksgiving like dinner or something, and everybody's saying what they're thankful for. Is like, man, I'm happy I protected the president of Uganda. Man, I'm happy I protected the president of Tokyo.
All of the Secret Service members are all in one big room together.
They look at him as like, hey, Secret Service head of America, what are you thankful for? Protecting the president? No, wait, you killed him.
Wait, what are you doing here? And then at that moment, the president gets gunned down at Thanksgiving.
So does this guy lose his mind and picture all the other Secret Service people as turkeys? And
no, I don't want him
to carve them.
No, because our hero is an anti-hero. I think that he's going to kill other turkeys.
Like other losers?
Other losers.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Oh, man, what's a loser that would be worth killing? Ooh, man, I didn't think about this one. Damn.
People who cheat on their taxes.
Oh, yeah, he's going to kill all the tax evaders, so the rich. He's going to kill...
Wait, AJ.
Incels.
AJ.
He's going to kill...
No. Stick with me.
Okay, I'm with you.
He's going to eat the rich for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So all those tax evaders. Wait a second.
The turkey butcher is finding all of the rich turkeys, all the failures of people that are the rich, the John Bezoses. Jeff Bezos, sorry, and John Bezos.
The Elon Musks of the world.
The Elon Musks.
Oh my God! So like each level is sneaking into their compounds, right?
And killing them. We're gonna get like sued for this one, huh?
This is the game that's gonna make Game of the Year next year. They're gonna look back and like, man, these guys had a lot of hate for just rich people, huh? Just want a bunch of rich people dead.
Right.
Just to clarify, do not want rich people dead.
Well,
I want cheating people to go to jail.
I want bad rich people dead. Is that safe to say on a radio?
No.
Or is this gonna get played back in a courtroom also?
Is this gonna be? They're gonna play this back next to all of our other dick jokes.
As you can see, these two gentlemen are guilty of being dumb fucks.
They are the true turkeys of the day. And with that, give me a different submission.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I think that we need to expand our horizons a little bit. So I like this idea. I'm gonna put a pin in it. Not for us.
You're going to put a carving knife into it.
I'm going to put a carving knife into it, which means that we're not supposed to come back to this one. But I am going to go ahead and pitch that one to Kojima. A stealth game where you go and kill the rich. I think that's entirely up his alley.
Kojima, I'm going to put my Kojima cap on for a second.
Okay. I didn't expect to send you in a spiral here.
You're gonna send me into a spiral here. So Kojima is great at making games that make no fucking sense, right?
Sure.
So you're a turkey, right? That just recently got beheaded and killed.
Oh shit! So, are we gonna let Kojima do furry stuff on our
hold on.
Kill the Rich game?
So the whole thing is about this turkey sneaking out of this turkey packaging facility and getting revenge on the people that killed him.
The rich.
Yeah, the rich people that lead this turkey factory. So
fuck yeah.
So he's gonna behead them. That's how the game ends, is him beheading them and serving them for Thanksgiving
and
for
then
all
stuffing
the other...
them. Whoa.
Shit.
All right, we're gonna move on.
What do you stuff a person with? That's a morbid thought.
This dick.
Yeah, I really set you up for that one, didn't I? I'm not happy about that. AJ, give me another fucking submission, you dumbass. You're really proud of yourself, aren't you?
I'm really proud of that one.
AJ has told me he doesn't want our podcast to devolve to just dick jokes and just poop jokes. Anytime I make a poop joke, he's upset at me. He's like, no, we could be better than this.
No, but
we could be better than dick and shit jokes.
But that one
and
was
then here's this guy saying this dick jokes.
No, but that one was clever. So that one...
No, it was not clever. It was just... Give me another submission.
Holy shit, I'm crying. We need a third host so I can just enjoy this joke. This submission comes from Twitter.
Okay, wonderful.
You mentioned that we got a lot of like ghost-based submissions before as your fun little lesson for the day.
Yeah.
So this submission comes from Kyra the Spira on Twitter, at Kyra the Spira. You play as an airplane pilot on a haunted airplane.
Oh, I love this submission.
Control the plane while keeping the passengers calm as the poltergeist wreaks havoc.
You know what's really weird?
What?
I think this is a sequel to the game that we made a couple weeks ago, Fear of Rejection.
Okay.
So, because you're a pilot, so you have to stay in one place, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of a similar thing. So, like, say our kid from Fear, for those that are just checking in, Fear of Rejection was like a Five Nights at Freddy's style game where you have to write and submit your application to go to the University of fucking Keeping It Real, which is an airplane college, believe it or not.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, an aviation college. So and you have to like stop the cryptids that are around you from fucking up your application or stopping you from doing your application over the course of like 3 or 4 nights. So in this canon, this kid has grown up and is now a flight pilot, and these cryptids are on the plane and are doing crazy shit to it. So you have to do like 5 flights, maybe?
You have to do 5 flights across the country. Yeah, I really like that. What I think is so interesting about this submission is that it is control the plane while keeping the passengers calm as the poltergeist wreaks havoc. So there's definitely a ghost.
Yeah, there's
but
multiple
we're also
ghosts
doing jack all about it. Like the ghost is doing some spooky ass shit, and we're just like somebody's head is spinning around in like the second aisle, just like full 360. And you got to go on the radio and be like, no, if you turn your attention to the left, you'll see a fuck ton of clouds. Please keep looking over to the left. Do not look at the passenger in 3B.
You know what would be crazy too?
What?
Okay, can they leave the cockpit? Because they have
Pilots?
autopilot.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I've never like watched the I've never been like paranoid enough to watch the airplane pilot room.
Okay.
But now I'm afraid that if I do look up there at some point, I'm just going to watch the dude walk out and leave. And he's like, oh, plane's going on its own.
Isn't that the fucking I've seen that happen where they had to get out and go to the bathroom.
No.
And
No, you stay there.
No, they always have 2 pilots. But in this game, it's only 1 pilot, right?
Okay.
So I think it should be as flight simulator heavy as possible. So like
Yes.
there are multiple switches for everything. So you actually have to go in, you have to look, you have to focus. And then like how we can take the mechanics of Fear of Rejection, we can call this game like Fear of Crashing or something.
Yeah, I like that.
But like you have to so if you don't leave the cockpit, then that comes up this really freaky question if this is all in just his head.
Whoa.
So like is this stuff
not.
really happening?
It super is.
Well, I mean like if you are you able to turn around and look down the hall?
No, because the door's closed.
Okay, so like you are only going off of what's on the radio.
Shit.
So like are people like talking to you, or like is it the waitress? I think there should be a mechanic where you can
I love the idea of like a passive aggressive and snooty like flight attendant that's like, sir, the chupacabra has gotten loose in
Again?
in the back of the plane with all of the people that bought their tickets way too late, and so they had to get all the shitty seats. So chupacabra's
13 people
back,
are dead.
13 people are dead, and I'm so
That's
tired of cleaning up back there. So could you just like give everybody some of those little crackers and
but that's
make
their
up
job
for it?
Here's the thing. So the 2 things, it runs off of like a power system, right?
Yeah.
Like so you can only use autopilot for a certain amount of time
Because otherwise the plane will crash.
Otherwise the plane will crash, but there will also be, so that allows you to get up and like move and go interact with things, right? Or like pull certain levers that are behind you that are out of reach. So you can also do a thing where you have to complete your flight with a certain number of people. So if you drop, so if you're flying, right, and then you have to sustain at least a 50% casualty
rate?
No, what the fuck is the term?
What?
Where a certain amount of people die, and you have to stay above that.
Property damage.
Okay, so you have to stay above a 50% property damage.
Yeah.
And that number gets gets higher and higher every night. So
Okay.
you have to complete the final levels. Like you have to complete this level with a 99% mortality rate.
Okay, that tracks.
Or mortality. People you can't have
don't
more
want
than
people dying.
99% of people dying.
At least 1% of the people on this plane need to live.
I was trying to sound a little bit smart and use some big words, but no, I'm a fucking dumbass.
That is not what we do here, Blake Rhea. Do you have a video game submission?
I do have a video game submission for you. All right, AJ, you know the biggest thing that you and I have to deal with? It's like you and I don't really game together
Just
a lot.
being too handsome in our lives.
I know. It's a real tragedy for us.
Every day I wake up and I say, God, why?
Why did I wake up so perfect? I wanted to do something with my hair today, but it's already perfect.
That's like the one problem I have in my life.
Okay. No, the other problem is you and I don't game together. And you and I don't play card games together. I recently got into Magic and stuff, but you and I have only played once.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
Uh-huh.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what I grew up on. And you're more of a Magic guy. With this game idea, we can make that a thing of the past.
What is it?
This comes to us from Kyra the Spyra at Kyra the Spyra on Twitter. A virtual card game where it's just the cards from your game cabinet in an amalgamation. So you and I got to come up with a game where we can use Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, Pokemon cards, and those World of Warcraft cards I own.
Bold of you to assume that I have any of those cards in my closet. Here's the cards I've got in my closet, and I'll go ahead and throw these into the deck too.
Uh-huh.
Apples to apples.
What?
Really? I've got
So you're not including just like strategy card
I've
games.
got
You're
some
doing
Uno cards up in there. I've got some what's that one game that's like apples to apples but like for adults?
Oranges to oranges.
No, you dumb. The one in the black box, and they're like, check it out. We're the game that make you have to explain what bukkake is to your mom.
You're talking about Cards Against Humanity.
Yes, thank you. And then I've got that Cyanide and Happiness card game that really isn't that great.
Wow, I didn't know you owned this many card games.
Oh, yeah, I'm a huge collector. I'm not.
AJ
but this is funny for the bit. So we've got all these games. How do we play them together?
Fuck, dude, I don't know.
Okay, I got it. Oh, I got it.
Go ahead.
I got it.
Go ahead.
So you have to put every single card into sleeves.
Okay.
So that you never know what kind of card you're drawing.
And do you have to improvise when you just draw it?
Everybody draws a card.
Mm-hmm.
The rules of the game will be decided on whoever plays the first card in that round. It's very Calvin Ball-esque.
Oh, shit. So it's like...
So if I put down a Yu-Gi-Oh card, then all the cards that we're going to be playing are scaled to Yu-Gi-Oh. Whatever the fuck that means.
If you played Yu-Gi-Oh, you knew.
Yeah, I would.
It'd be attack versus defense stuff. So you can be like, if you have a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I want to play this in attack. I want to play this in defense. And the winner of that... Dude, this is actually a really good idea. That's a good idea, AJ.
But if I play down...
An Uno card.
It's
Uno rules for that one round.
Yeah, and that would just fucking take forever. It would also become really frustrating because then you'd have to explain to each other, like if you played an Uno card and then I've put down, I am become death, king of fuck mountain. I think that's like a card in Cards Against Humanity. It's been so long since I've played that game.
It is not. Just do the standard bigger, blacker dick. Everybody goes that one.
Bigger, blacker dick, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, how do I put a card down on bigger, blacker dick? Oh, I know. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Boom.
It truly is a bigger, blacker dick.
Yeah, then you got to put one card down, and then I'm like, shit, how do I counter that? I don't know. You put a red card down, Red Eyes. I'm gonna put down Chandra from Magic the Gathering. Boom, that's a red card. Man, if somebody puts the Uno format down, you're just gonna go through every single card you have, and that sucks.
You do the reversal thing where it takes away it takes away Chandra, and they have to put out a new red Magic card. AJ, pitch me another game.
All right, this submission comes from Gazer at Just Gazer on Twitter.
Howdy, Gazer.
You are the big titty goth waifu trapped in a dating sim.
No, you got to say it right.
Wifu.
Yeah, there you
go.
It's funny to me.
Our audience member made a typo.
It's funny.
Let's bully them.
It's fun. I'm not bullying them. I just think it's very funny, and it's a funny way to say waifu.
Okay, fine. You are the big titty goth wifu trapped in a dating sim. Can you avoid the attention of the weirdo that just showed up out of nowhere, claiming to be your childhood best friend, Hanzo? But this guy is white. He wears a flannel, and he is asking every girl in town out on a date.
Man, me.
So it's you, but you decided to name your character Hanzo,
it's me,
which you
do not.
on every dating sim. I've been over your shoulder, and like you were going to play Honey Pop, and it was like,
Hanzo's
what's your name? And you're like, Hanzo. And you got to live out a fantasy where 18 girls were into you, and you were Hanzo. You were wearing flannel.
I get to be no nipple Hanzo. That's the appeal, dude. That's what the women like. They like no nipples, I guess.
Sure.
No, they don't.
Maybe.
You know what was so funny?
What?
Like, I loved how much the internet reacted. Like, last
Reacted
year,
to what?
The last 2 years have been so interesting for male nipple showing because I know that's a great statement, right? So
This is your fucking manifesto.
everybody lost their shit in Mario Odyssey when they found out Mario had nipples. Like he's a dude. He's a dude. Like he's a human to some extent.
No,
he's gonna have nipples.
He's not human.
I mean, like he kind of is.
He's a different species. I'm not joking. Mario's not human.
What is Peach then? Not human?
I don't know. Human?
She's cute. She's a cute alien. Fuck it.
Sure.
But also, like, once they removed Hanzo nipple from Overwatch, like the internet lost their shit.
Wait, they removed it?
Yeah, it was gone. You didn't keep up with this?
I'm gonna be real with you. I had assumed he had never had a nipple. I was on some fucking 1984 shit. There was no nipple now. There had never been a nipple to begin with.
Mandela effect. No nipple.
I'm not wrong. Mandela effect.
No, like our group chat, like for some reason, all of our friends are really obsessed with nipples. I'm putting them on blast. They were super upset about that.
So what other nipples were there in game history?
Those are the two big ones for me.
Oh, you dumb fool. Oh, because I have another nipple controversy.
Oh, you have a nip-versy?
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics this year. Some of the characters have nipples, some of them don't. What?
Does Sonic have nipples? I know they were talking about the new redesign for the movie, but I think
Sonic does not have nipples, but here's what's weird. Mario does. Eggman, I believe, does.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wario does not have nipples.
Wait, but Wario and Mario are the same. It depends on the canon.
Are they?
Well, because I know there were like shit clones made by Bowser in the original animated series.
Maybe that's why Wario doesn't have nipples, because he's a clone.
Clones don't have nipples.
Clones don't have nipples. It's the one way you can tell them apart.
Hanzo's a clone.
What the fuck happened to the first Hanzo?
He got killed by Genji. The only thing that holds them together is that sweet spirit dragon energy they got going on. Hey, we lost
the bit.
We lost
it so fucking
I am
bad.
so sorry, Kazzer. Can you pitch me that pitch again?
You are the big titty goth waifu trapped in a dating sim. Can you avoid the attention of that weirdo that just showed up out of nowhere into your town, claiming to be your childhood friend, Hanzo?
God, there's so much incel energy there.
But the guy is white, wears flannel, and is asking every girl out on a date.
So you're the main character. That's true. Like
you are one of the love interests to somebody else's harem game. Here's the catch. It's not a real harem game. It's normal life. You were just being approached by a fucking weirdo.
You just do the opening scene is like, hey, would you like to no, they talk in anime speak like, ooh, hello, do you want to date me, ooh?
So here's
and then you say fucking no to this weirdo, and the game ends.
I think here's the other thing, though. I think that maybe you're okay. I got it. Because here's the thing about a lot of those dating games is like a lot of the girls in dating games like overshare. Like way too much. Like,
oh yeah,
you'll be talking to them, and then like randomly in Honey Pop, they'll be like, "Oh, did I mention what my bra size is today?" And so maybe you are playing
out Honey Pop like that.
Well, all sorts of dating games.
You know
are like
that was a mechanic. It's like that subject came up.
Yeah, like a common thing in dating games is like they'll give you random little factoids and be like, "Oh, my birthday is this, my bra size is this, so I really love this sexual thing," and then later on you would be given a quiz. That's how dating games work. So the catch is you are a big titty goth waifu.
AJ.
Wait, I'm on
okay, go ahead, please.
You are the big titty goth waifu, and you have a normal problem in your life where you do happen to overshare. Your goal, while you're like talking with Hanzo-kun, is to not overshare. You have to do everything in your path to avoid the conversation from getting to bra sizes, so you don't accidentally give this fucking creep any details about you.
Yeah, because I'm assuming if this dude's unstable, he'll think any bit of like friendship sharing just or casual is like, oh, that means they like me.
Exactly. It's like one of those weird guys.
What a fucking minefield.
And this comes down to everything. Like you have to lie about what your favorite food is. You cannot let this guy know that your favorite food is nacho tots.
Oh
you
God,
need
I love
to die before he finds out that you like nacho tots.
Because he's gonna make some for. He's gonna make some, but he's gonna like. I put my hair in it.
Hi, I noticed that you like nacho tots, so I brought you nacho tots for lunch.
Is that your insult voice?
Eat some of my hair. I want to be inside of you.
Oh, okay. This submission makes me uncomfortable now.
It makes me uncomfortable too. Can you give me a new one? I crossed the line. I'm sorry. Wait, does this have Game of the Year potential?
No, it's too controversial.
We can't attack nerds like this.
I like the way the cheese blends with my hair. That's how you made me feel. That's when you talk like that.
It's so much different coming from somebody else. It's not weird when I say shit like that.
Okay. You want to go into some more weird body-related shit?
Sure.
Okay, so this one comes to us on our Twitter. I'm sorry. This one comes to us on our Reddit by Ben Someone. The Me Channel, a body horror game.
Someone?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's what his username is, or their username is. The Me Channel, a body horror game. So I'm picturing you just do you're creating your me, but it's all like some gross-ass Cronenberg-esque sort of vibes.
Okay.
So do you want it to be where you start off as a person and then just slowly turns into Cronenberg? Or is it like you can just take Cronenberg aspects and make your own little characters that you can make, like, you could do cute little like GIFs with them and then you could put them as your user profile image on Twitter or something?
I'm more interested in creating a normal me that over the course of the game Cronenberg's out.
Okay.
Because, like,
you can unlock new Cronenberg features as the game goes on.
It's
like Spore. You can collect new parts.
Unlock. I think it's more forced on you because, like, let's use a Cronenberg film. Like, did you ever see that one, Videodrome?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, Videodrome isn't weird because a guy, like, shoves a VCR into his tummy.
Is this the one where he gets, like, the pistol made of bones?
No, that's a different one. Although he does have a gun made of flesh at one point in this movie. Cronenberg shit is so weird. But, like, it's horrifying because you watch a normal dude end up growing some sort of horrifying tummy mouth that he shoves a VCR into.
That's so
By the way,
fucking cool.
what the fuck is your problem that you just grow a hole and you think, I'm gonna shove something in it? What?
You're telling me if you didn't grow a hole on somewhere on your body, you wouldn't put some random object in there?
That would not be the first thing I did.
AJ, do you not remember your training days back when you were 2? You know, like that little cube where it's like put the star in the star hole, put the square in the square hole?
I did shove those things into my gob when I was a little baby.
So, like, you're gonna, like, if you got a hole in your chest, in your stomach, and that was shaped like a VCR output, you're telling me you wouldn't put your copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1995 into it?
I think so because, like, I have plenty of other holes in my body, and I did not shove my copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on VCR.
Yeah, because none of them are shaped like a VCR. You're telling me your ass is not shaped like a VCR slot, so you're not gonna put it up there, are you?
I didn't shove a pencil up my butthole either.
No, you put it in your mouth or your ear, like a normal person. You want to sharpen it, like, in your ear,
like Inspector Gadget.
Oh yeah, that's. I forget about that movie sometimes. I forget, like, because, like, he's powered by a hamster while the evil one is powered by a tarantula.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Like, if you
wait.
Yes,
we lost the thread.
No, let's absorb it. So you're creating these Cronenberg-esque creatures, right?
I want it to be like a normal me game, and then, like, as you play it, you watch a horrifying thing happen where, like, all of a sudden the me head guy is like, the me's head splits open and it releases like little tarantula hands coming out.
Oh God!
But, like, it's something that happens over the course of it, and so I almost wonder if we can trick people into thinking me's are back.
Well, here, this is what we can do. We're gonna release a new. We're gonna release the Me version for the Switch, like Me Sports Resort. Or any other game that you can utilize your me in. You can also use it in the new Smash things, because you know what's going to happen is you're going to play the Me Sports, just whatever, but as you go through the game, you notice your characters start mutating and having these weird Cronenberg effects that allow them to be better at the Me Sports. So imagine, like, you're playing the baseball Me Sports, but you have, like, 8 tentacle arms growing out of your legs that now each of them have a bat. So you can do, like, an unstoppable wall of swinging. But then you can take those characters and you can, like, craft your own Cronenberg aspects. Like, if you have 9 tentacles on your legs, you can be really good at baseball, but you're going to be horrible at flying because you're so heavy.
Now, does this have a little bit of, like, an RNG element to it? Like, you can't control what horrible Cronenberg mutations you're going to get. You just have a me, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, on our new me game, my Sans Undertale me is going to go play the me sword fighting game. And then what's this? Tell me VCR. Or Flesh Gun.
Oh my God!
Flesh gun out of my belly, Sans Undertale.
He's like that. He's like that. That one dude from My Hero Academia has a laser out of his belly button.
Yeah, except it's a horrible bone and flesh gun it looks very phallic.
Oh.
It's very important to me that, like,
out of him.
The graphics of the Cronenberg mutations are so high res. Like, they are pushing the Switch as far as it can go.
It's like the Death Stranding stuff, but we really embrace the oily skin vibe of it.
Oh yeah, like it looks fleshy and like,
wet, gross.
And it's just shoving off of my me version of Sans Undertale.
So basically, is it just like the more you play the game, the more mutations you get and unlock that you can apply towards your character in Smash?
I don't think that you can apply them. I think that they are completely random because I want to keep the horror aspect as much as possible.
Okay. So it's just you got to catch them all, basically.
You got to catch them all.
You want to become the ultimate Cronenberg main character. Sweet. I like this. Let's
put a pin in this. Maybe. No. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's try out another game.
No video game awards on that one either.
All right, so I have another submission for you.
All right,
speaking of body horror-esque stuff. So this one comes to us on our Reddit from Nick's KM Bid. And this is the final boss. Did you know there is this Reddit, this whole Reddit the subreddit that's about just called r/boss fight? It's just about weird like pictures of people or things or Photoshop things that are going to be your boss.
Okay, I'm into that.
I fucking love it. One of them was cross-posted, and it's about this dude named Dr. Earman, Mage of Nightmares.
Okay.
It's about this dude with really, 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 really big ears, and his slogan is, I can hear your nightmares.
That's raw as fuck.
So I feel like he's part of this weird league of other boss fight-esque characters
that all have a super heightened sense.
Yeah, so
there's one that has like a giant nose, and he looks like Mr. Nosy from the little kid comic.
I was thinking more he becomes Pyramid Man, but instead of the pyramid, it's just a giant nose on top of a dude, and he can sniff, and he just like sucks you towards him, and he has like a big ass. He has the big ass sword, just rip off Pyramid Head.
Yeah, just straight up rip off Pyramid Head, except it's a big nose.
He like does a. But as he sucks you in, he has a big sword that he's going to bring down onto you. Dr. Earman can read your thoughts in your mind. Or sorry, Dr. Earman can read your thoughts in your mind, and he's like the head of it.
And
he's
then
the
we've
Mage
got
of Nightmares.
One that just has really big eyeballs, and he's like a bug man.
Oh.
We've got one with just a really big tongue. A normal-sized mouth, but like a really, really big tongue.
He looks like that one Pokemon with a big-ass tongue.
Which one?
The Licky one?
Oh, Lickitung?
Yeah, Lickitung.
Yeah.
He's just Lickitung, but as a person.
Yeah, it's just a dude with a tongue that long and big and fat.
So what is our goal? Like, who are we? Are we one of these characters? It's a world where everybody has a heightened sense, and it's like kind of divided like you know that one dystopian series where everybody is assigned to different houses? Like there's
Divergent?
Yeah, so it's like it's a dystopian world like that where everybody is born with a heightened sense. So you have like the nose cult, you have you have the mages. Then these group of people from all these different like regions come together and want to control everything or the whole world or whatever. Who is our main character? You can pick a class, actually. You can be like, I want to be part of the big nose cult.
Yes, okay.
And you want to like save the world.
You can pick from the five senses.
Actually, no, wait. If they're our main characters, they have all heightened everything.
Maybe this is where the RPG stuff comes in, because then you can choose what senses you want to increase and how those all act out.
So you start off as a normal-ass person, but as you heighten senses, they get bigger on your body.
I want to talk about something really concerning.
Some Monster Factory-ass shit.
It is some Monster Factory shit. Because some of these are pretty easy, right? Like tongue, you get longer tongue and bigger mouth. For taste,
you get more secretions. Actually,
Smell,
you know what it could be?
You get a bigger nose. Sight, you get bigger eyeballs. Hearing, you get better ears. What happens for touch?
You get more skin. Your skin
That's exactly what I was afraid of.
You get more, just gets looser, and you become like just a walking thumb.
You're going to look like either like a walking thumb, or like once you get past that point, whoa, what happened with my headphones?
Sorry.
What'd you do to me?
It's with the cables. Hold on. Hello?
Hi. Sorry,
you know
technical bug.
It's going to be the thumbs from Spy Kids.
Or worse, Blake?
What?
Just a bunch of extra skin.
Yeah, just like loose hanging skin.
Loose hanging skin. You look like you're just walking around like a big old mass of flaps.
Okay. You know what I think this would be really cool?
What?
So you just start off as a normal looking person that you get to design whatever. And then that slowly gets distorted as the game goes on. You know what image I really want to happen? So your tongue gets too big for your mouth, so it just starts wagging as you walk it.
Ragdoll physics.
And it's just so wet. It's just salivating all the fucking time. You know what you can do with that?
What?
You can use it as a skateboard now. You're just slipping and sliding on this fucking. Just imagine it's hanging from your mouth.
No,
and it's big enough to drag on the floor, and you just start riding that shit.
And then you can upgrade how much you secrete from your tongue, and that increases how long you can skateboard.
I love that, and it maintains how long that juice stays there, so people can slip on it as they chase you. So you are labeled as a traitor to the feelings core or something.
Okay.
And you are trying to get revenge.
On what? Or are you just trying to defeat all of the other faction leaders?
Oh, so you're trying to become the master
the
faction.
ultimate sense person.
Okay. The ultimate I am the skin, I am the nose.
We need a term for them.
This is very Cronenberg-y, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still Cronenbergian body horror, and I hate it. What is the term for somebody that has an advanced version of all five senses, but has become a series of flaps and folds and wet?
I am the ultimate life form.
Okay.
We just call it ultimate life, ultimate skin form.
Ultimate skin form is good. I think that's going to be what we're going to run with for now. I hate it too.
It's very gross. Okay, let's put a pin in this because we're coming up on the clock. Let's do some Thunder Round stuff. Maybe we might find our nugget in the Thunder Round.
This submission comes from Gazer again, at Just Gazer.
Mm-hmm.
You are a monster energy can. Can you absorb enough gamer energy to hatch?
And it's just you. You just slamming mock stars all day.
Well, yeah, but this is about monster energy and gaining gamer energies.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like another body horror game, dude.
How does a monster can absorb gamer energy? I think that maybe it controls a little bit like I Am Bread.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it you ever seen the Chef Boyardee commercials where the Chef Boyardee can falls out?
Oh my god, yeah.
And you are a monster energy drink that stays on the shelf and you're waiting, waiting for a gamer to come by. And then, oh, what's that? Nope, that's not a gamer. That's just a dad. A really, really slobby looking dad. Close to a gamer.
If he drank you, he would have a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's a gamer. You can tell because he's wearing a Destiny 2 shirt. And then you fall off the shelf, whoocha, and you chase this fucker all the way back to his house.
Okay.
And now it is a stealth game that controls like I Am Bread, where you are trying to suck up as much gamer energy from this guy as possible without being found in his house. Because if he finds you, he's drinking you. He'll drink a warm Monster Energy drink right off the floor. He's a gamer.
Okay, so it's basically a vampire Monster Energy can.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if that's fun to play.
Oh no, it will be agony to play.
Let me pitch you on something. Because you said the Chef Boyardee thing.
Uh-huh.
Imagine how many bullshit things that Chef Boyardee can would have had to deal with. So imagine
got kicked, got hit by a car.
So you're a Monster Energy can in the very, very, very back of the refrigerator in an AM/PM, and you realize your expiration date is in a week.
Oh, no.
You need to get to this gamer, the only gamer you've seen in years. In years. So like
it's an AM/PM right next to a 24-hour fitness. No gamers come
here. They reach for the naked juice next to you. But you see one gamer come in and they're on their one wheel, just like jamming on their Switch. Mm-hmm. And you see you got to chase them. So now it becomes this platformer rolling game like I Am Bread style, where you have to get from point A to point B, and each level is different. So like the first level
you have to stay close enough to the gamer to absorb that gamer energy.
Oh shit! So like, what's that one game where like, I think it happened in Halo 3 where like if too much distance was put between you and the person you're following, you would lose. Also, it happens in GTA all the time.
Yeah, and it's also always in Assassin's Creed games. It's like maybe the most frustrating game mechanic of all time.
So you have to
being far from something but close enough that the game's like, yeah, that counts.
So the whole game is that. It's just that frustrating battle of just having to roll and avoid obstacles.
It's fun to play, but it's agonizing to do.
Hey, AJ.
What?
It's a branded game.
Branded?
It's an indie game, which are really hot nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
This could be game of the year potential.
I think that can we bounce it from indie to AA? I don't know if we want AAA.
Who do you want investing in this? Because I suggest EA because I want to microtransaction the shit out of this game.
I understand.
You can buy new skins for your can because you're maybe not a Monster fan. I'm a NOS guy, and I would want a NOS skin for $3.99.
As much as I would love to microtransaction the fuck out of this, I want, because we've invented the most frustrating game mechanic of being close but far away, and I want to find a fun game mechanic to frustrate players even more. I want to reach out to Obsidian.
Okay.
Because Obsidian...
Are you about to bash on like one of the best developers of our era?
Then I'll pull off. Who developed BioShock?
That was Irrational Games.
All right, so we'll reach out to Irrational Games.
They don't exist anymore.
Oh, perfect. So Irrational Games...
This game's going to bring them back from the brink.
Irrational Games did this fun thing where, like, in BioShock Infinite, they said, oh, we're going to put a bunch of story at the end of the game and almost no story anywhere else in the game.
Don't spoil it. I haven't finished.
You haven't finished BioShock Infinite?
No, I haven't. I've played Burial at C1. I know. Add it to the pile of shit I need to finish.
No, wait. Burial at Sea doesn't count. I'm talking about base BioShock.
Oh, BioShock Infinite?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank God, Blake Ray. I was about to run away from this podcast.
That's one of my favorite games of all time, dude. The BioShock series is so good.
So then you can blast it with me. So there's almost no story through most of the game, and then it's all loaded on the back 5 minutes. But there's all these little like recordings you can find out and hunt down, and they're like, check it out. There's a world here. Find all the tapes. There's so plenty of lore. And like Obsidian does this too in some of their games.
You're just putting this whole like that's right because
I hate games that bury all of the story.
Yeah.
I hate that so much. And they're like, check it out. We have plenty of plot. Read all 1,800 of our emails. No. Anyway, so we build a game where like you have to stay close to your target, but far away from your target. And we hide all sorts of different lore about what the Monster Energy drink cans are and what you're trying to hatch and like why you need gamer energy and like why gamers are so hard to find in this universe. Like we dump so much lore into this game that's all hidden and buried. And if you want to find all the lore, you have to lose the games. And everyone's going to get super frustrated by that.
You have to just play through 90% of a level just so you can fail it at the end, but get a little piece of story.
Yes.
And that's it for everything.
Every single level is going to be that frustrating.
What is the lore behind the monster cans? I think they should birth new gamers because gamers are all about like... Actually,
I propose to you this.
Okay, go ahead.
It births a gamer doppelganger. A doppelgamer.
Of the gamer you're following?
Of the gamer you're following.
And do they kill them like some fucking an invasion of the body snatcher shit? They like take over their life, but they like, oh, AJ, no.
What?
They just become a walking advertisement. They're like, they copy all the thoughts, memories of this gamer, but then they just become like a whole like brainwash thing of like, Monster Energy drink is the best drink that for me as a gamer. And it's just the whole game, the whole world gets taken over by these weird fucking Soylent Green invasion of the body snatchers like people that are just all about dude, this is the ultimate advertisement. AJ, we're going to conquer the fucking planet with Monster Energy drink.
Yes, we are.
Holy shit.
So,
AJ,
the Monster Energy
No. Hold on.
Okay.
We're going to win Game of the Year because all of the Game of the Year judges are going to be our brainwashed fucking Monster Energy drink creations.
Wait.
They're going to make us win because we control the shit out of them. Or not us. We're actually now replaced by the Monster Energy drink is a wonderful drink to have as a gamer.
I need you to slow down, please.
Is this train moving too fast for you?
Are you suggesting that this is not a video game?
This is
a real thing you want to look into right now, real world doppelganger technology.
Bioengineering monster to just be like those Capri Sun things where they just like turn from the liquid into full-on kids.
You do understand that the liquid Capri Sun advertisements were fake, right? That wasn't documentary footage.
No, that was real. That totally happened. That was Capri. Well, that's why Capri Sun went out of business because they got outed by the military and were like, hey, we know what you guys are fucking up to. Go back to being a regular ass drink, okay? But I want to go and resurface that technology and put it into Monster, and instead they turn into like that one slime with Robin Williams.
Flubber?
Yeah, so it's like so Monster.
Wait, Flubber was also fake.
No, it was a real. It was the foundation that they laid for the Capri Sun commercials.
Okay, all right.
So we steal the flubber technology, and then we integrate it into Monster because all Monster's green and shit, right? So
It's true. A flubber would hide so well inside of a
That's
monster.
why it's able to move, because it can bounce around in the can. That's the weird thing is, like, as a can, but it doesn't roll. It can only do like bounces, and it can like do the weird like top to bottom thing. It doesn't roll like a cylinder could.
All right,
and you're always weirded out by that.
I've got one thing, because here's my concern, Blake Raya. This situation rules, and I'm super with you. We're going to reinvigorate the Capri Sun technology.
And this is how we're going to fucking win.
Well, this is how we're going to get Game of the Year next year. Here's one catch.
Okay.
Unfortunately, neither one of us are scientists.
I mean...
So on like the flubber situation, we
AJ,
cannot...
there's YouTube videos for this. Don't worry about it.
I'm concerned that we cannot create life.
Okay.
Vis-a-vis the scientist in Flubber, Dr. Flubber. So what I do propose is a little bit of a multimedia strategy. We put a little chip inside of each of our little flubbers inside of our Monster Energy drinks.
Okay.
This will be a procedurally generated game. Everybody that plays this game will be streaming this game to a Monster Energy drink that will then hunt down other gamers.
So it tells you where your location is, and then a monster, like the moment you go online, a Monster Energy drink can will pop off the shelf at an AM PM and start rolling to you.
And then the suckers out there that are going to play this game, they're going to play as those Monster Energy drinks, sucking up gamer energy.
Okay, real quick question.
What?
Is it going to be, because I'm trying to figure out, because getting rid of bodies is really hard, and I think that's going to be the biggest hurdle for us on this situation.
Oh, the doppelganger eats the body.
Oh, I was thinking that the juice is ingested, and then they just take over the body, and like you can, there will be the thing where their eyes turn green.
Oh, so you need to suck up enough gamer energy so that you've created a sort of like perfect replication. Then you get discovered, you get drinking.
And then you
the
take
gamer
over
energy
body.
Takes it over from the inside out.
Yeah. So it basically
and then eventually sheds off the previous gamer, and then the doppelganger is all that's left.
Oh, so it
grows inside.
Oh, it grows. Okay, so I like that because I think it's convenient. We won't really have to get rid of much.
Nah.
We can, I don't know, sell the skin as costumes at Party City because that's really popular right now. Like,
would you like to dress up as your neighbor Jerry?
Well, I mean, like if you look at like Fortnite, they're selling costumes and stuff like that.
We can put all the doppelganger gamers will bring their skin back to us.
Yeah.
We'll sell it back on the black market.
Well, no, we'll just go to Party City, put it in a fucking cheap baggie.
It's basically the black market these days. You can sell.
Well, you're equating Party City to the black market.
You can sell fucking anything in a Party City.
You know what? You're right. Like it's becoming less costumey shit. Actually, no, I'm thinking more of Spirit of Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, but same thing. They also sell shit that is not costume related.
Yeah, they just sell whatever the fuck they can get their hands on.
Okay, what are we calling this? I think we should give it a project title, like Project Monster.
I like that because then we can get in on, because like the early adopters are the ones that are going to fall prey to this. Like and those are the voice that we really want for our video game of the year thing. We're going after the games journalists, right? Those suckers that fell for all the Stadia shit. We're going after them.
You don't like the Stadia shit?
Have you heard the news about Stadia?
No.
Like half of the things that they said they were launching with like a week before their launch, they're like, oh wait, we actually don't have those.
What a fucking asshole. Well, you know what? The thing that I can guarantee,
but that's fine because we're not going after them.
Well, the thing I can guarantee with our product is that's going to work, and that it'll and that it'll have everything we stated to ourselves at launch.
So yeah, we're going after journalists so that they will elect this game of the year. It's a little bit like it was a fake video game, but how Super Hot was like, oh, check it out, we're gonna brainwash our consumers. We're actually gonna do it.
What are we calling this? I vote.
I like Project something.
Project Flubber Monster. Project Flubber.
I think Project Flubber's a little on the nose, and I'm worried that they will see through that.
Okay, well, how about we call it? Because slime videos are really, really popular.
Project Slime.
Yeah, Project Slime. Oh, Project Slime Control.
Project Slime Control. Branded Monster Energy drink game
that becomes
a real thing.
We'll go this really cool roundabout way of controlling the world. That way we can win the totally
so that
real
Project
and
Slime gets
unbiased.
nominated for Video Game of the Year 2020.
Yeah.
All the games journalists will be personally responding to Blake and I for the next year.
Anything they do is based off of our control.
It does count on us now, so I'm really hoping that none of them are going to give any good games bad ratings. But that's a responsibility we're going to have to take.
Find out they're shitty people or something.
Yeah, I should warn. There will be some problems with the
working out some kinks.
Doppelganger technology.
Some of them might be racist, homophobic, misogynist. That's not on us.
That's just a kink in the doppelgamer matrix. Can't be held responsible for that. Not that anybody would know that we're doing this.
Cut the tape. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Patch Notes. We hope you enjoyed this, our newest episode of Spiritual Successor. If you guys want to get in on the fun, make sure to follow us on Twitter at SpiritualSuck with 2 C's, or email us at spiritualsuccessor@gmail.com, or you can just find us on the Cool Games Inc. Reddit or our Reddit. If you want to fund Project Slime and be a part of the new wave of gamers, you can support us on Patreon, and you can see some of our ghost tapes where AJ and I admittedly have a really bad first recording.
Ooh, it's
our test episode. So if you guys want to find that and join us on our private Discord.
It's really rough. Trust us, you're going to want to pay us money for it.
You can also join us on our private Discord through Patreon, where we talk about really fun games. And we went on like a fun tangent the other day about just Dark Souls.
Yeah,
and just
it was
like
fun.
all the fun gameplay mechanics of it.
The Patreon
cool.
Discord's a really cool space.
It's a very chill place.
And then, of course, if you want to help us out in any way, the best way you can possibly help us out is by sharing this podcast with a friend. Mm-hmm. Getting the word out for this show is the best thing for us. It's really cool for us to know that we're continuing to grow and continuing to have a reason to keep pushing forward with this. And it means a whole lot.
Also, we need help cataloging which people have been indoctrinated into Project Slime. So if you can, like, just leave one statement that says Project Slime Initiate on iTunes or on our Twitter. You don't have to. I just think that'd be funny. You can tune in on Twitter, or you can tune in on our Reddit, where I'll be posting official art for our games
every Thursday. And then, of course, last and certainly not least, our intro and outro music is Cheap Shop by Anna Monoguchi, an excellent song from an excellent band for an excellent game. I've been your host, AJ Hart.
And I have been your other host, Blake Rea.
This has been Spiritual Successor, and these are cool games
that should not be made.